Saying, what's up, guys? We are live. As I immediately clicked the button, that was smooth transition.
I don't know intro or anything, just straight into it.
No. We ain't got time for that. It's 8:05 and we're 5 minutes behind just because we're BSing. So that's the honest truth. So, what up? We're here to talk about Batman. That's what we're here to talk about, and some other items that may rise on the news because we've had a lot of. I guess Hot Toys decided to go. It's like Star Wars vomit.
I know.
Yeah, here's all our stuff.
Those cancellations though, first time ever. I can't believe that.
Ooh, cancellation. Yeah, that's definitely. We're going to get into that topic as well. Cancellations have been a thing, and then we'll get there in just a second. But if you guys don't know this fellow over here, then what the hell are you doing here? I don't want to tell you, but anyways, he has a YouTube channel. He really needs our support. If you would go over and subscribe to his channel, that'd be great. Thank you. Subscribe to mine too if you haven't already. So I have tonight, we're going to talk about the Batman, the InArt Batman. I've got mine here. I've got Bruce Wayne's over there. I got Batstick. We got stuff. We're going to talk about that. But first off, for those in the chat that are here or those watching in the future, if you're not live, it had to be in the future. I am having a beverage, and I have Sun Drop in case I need Sun Drop because that's my drink of choice. But tonight, in honor of Justin, I am breaking out something he doesn't have.
Oh,
well, you might have it. I doubt it. But this
is my the label's really tiny, right?
It is. This is a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye whiskey.
It's 10 a.m. here, so I couldn't anyway.
No, well, that's probably true. And for those wondering, this is 135.7 proof. So there we go. So, for those who drink bourbon and whiskey, you know what I'm talking about. This is the, as Jack Black would say in School of Rock, it's the bee's knees of beverages. So we're gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna talk about some stuff. So, anyways, Justin, you've gotten your Batman. I've gotten my Batman.
Yes.
Let's talk about Batman if we can. So let's get into this. You ready?
Of course.
Boom. Which Batman is best? Quick answer.
Wow. Right off the bat. I mean, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I can't. So I wanted to in my my time with the Batman, which I have it right here. Mm-hmm. I got it right here. The Bat. It's not just Batman, it's the Batman, right? It's
correct.
So I have him right here. In 2024, out of all the reviews I have done, which honestly haven't been as many as usual, but I've enjoyed it the most. As far as posing the figure, now reviewing all the little tiny accessories, like just recording that stuff is boring, but the actual figure itself,
very challenging.
It's there's so much stuff. We'll talk about that, but the way it moves and the way you can pose it is superior to the Hot Toys Batman. And posability, I think it's not even a fair comparison. It's just not. Is it the best Batman? I think the likeness is spot on. I think like I said, the articulation, range of motion is spot on. The cape is better, in my opinion. I think the cape's better. The bat signal is better. The paint application on the bat signal and the correct color light, that's
look at that. What a beauty.
That's better. Yeah, 100%. It's better. It's not perfect, as I said in my thoughts. It's not perfect, but I do think it's the best Batman we've got to date. And I'm including, it's going to be controversial, the previous Batman, the Affleck Batman, the Nightmare Batman,
wow.
2018. I'm including all the Batman, all of them. It's the best Batman. So,
okay.
I'm going with that. What are your thoughts, man?
I mean, I agree with you, but let's break it down just for people who think that we're just saying that it's the best because we just recency bias or whatever bias people say that we have.
Correct.
I'll break it down for you. It just feels like a completely different style of figure is the best way I can describe it to you. It's like, I mean, two brands should feel completely different, but when you get yours in hand, like the weight alone, it's really fucking heavy. Like you can feel the quality straight away. The fabric is thinner. Even the armor plates, like the crisp edges to them, I don't know how they did that, honestly, but they're thinner, but also they're sharper. The weathering is finer. It's not just how Hot Toys does that little overspray thing, which is fine, but it's just finer on InArt. The texture is way more intricate. Like it's like they've gone from HD to 4K is the best way I can describe it. And I know it sounds like I'm blowing smoke up InArt's ass, but
I think that's 100% accurate.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, there's just more to look at. Like even the stubble, I said in my review, it almost looks like he's got some razor burn. Like he just used a rough razor. Like he's got some bumpiness, like especially underneath his chin. You just don't see that. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that before. It's that level of sculpted detail just for stubble. Everything that needs to be metal is metal. The pins for the grappling guns, metal. The buckles, the straps, metal. Even the pouch on the back is real leather. So they've just used more premium materials. It feels heavier. Some people did say, though, that, because I said in my review that the Hot Toys bat signal, the projecting thing was a gimmick. Some people really didn't like that, but let me put it this way. If you have the bat signal in your display facing you, which you will because you want to see the front of it, because it's the most detailed part, where is it projecting? On your face? It's definitely not projecting on the ceiling, and it's definitely not projecting on the wall, unless you have it facing away from you, which would be a ridiculous idea. So you're not really going to be able to use it. So I would much rather ditch the projecting thing and go for something that is just accurate and sets the tone better and is more detailed and has more functionality. So I agree with you. I think it's the best, and hopefully I've outlined a good amount of reasons why. It's not just because it's more expensive. It's not just because it's a bigger package that comes with Bruce Wayne. It's just on every level, they've upgraded each and every single little part as they've gone through. It's like, okay, so articulation is going to be better. Fabric is going to be better. Materials are going to be better. Literally, they've just made sure that it is. So I think it's fair to say that it is, and it's positioned as a more premium product anyway. So if it wasn't, then we would be in trouble, I think.
Yeah, if it wasn't better and cost the amount that it cost, there would be a problem.
Yes, it would be a problem.
That would be a problem. I agree. And I agree with you on like the crispness of the ab section, the armor plates here.
It's so sharp.
I don't know how they did that. If you look at the Hot Toys one, and I did a close up in my video, it's like they stuck foam padding behind it and they couldn't quite.
Which is what they did.
This one looked fresh from the dry cleaners, like pressed. It was pressed, and the other one was like I ironed it. Yeah, it's just not the same.
It's got a roundness to it. The Hot Toys one.
It does. This has a more. Is the way the crispness of it has the shadows drop. It's beautiful. And I got criticized in my video by at least one person, maybe two, of this particular shade. It's not screen accurate. It's not film accurate. That was the complaint. And the complaint wasn't that. The complaint was that I didn't take time to go like magnifying glass to film footage to go see if each little part was screen accurate and all that. And I flat out told people, like, I'm not that guy. I'm not. I'll tell you, I don't have time for that. I don't want to do that.
I compared reference and it looked very, very close to me. And I didn't zoom in on every part, but
you did color-wise, you didn't do that. You failed the people, Justin.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I failed this city. I know. Santiago says that the more expensive thing isn't really a thing, even because the standard InArt is similar in price to the Hot Toys one. Well, that's awesome. That's even better.
If you get the sculpted version, oh god, yeah. If you got the sculpted version, I mean, you might take a hit on the shipping a little bit. You might take it because if you're in the States, you'll take it.
Yeah, true.
But outside of that, it's superior, no question. And honestly, I don't think like I'll never use the rooted hair sculpt for Batman. I just won't.
I have it on that little post thing that it comes with, just sitting next.
Well, if you do that, he's looking down, right? He's like, yeah.
I know he's looking down. He's on a second shelf, so he's. Or you can see him all right.
Do the Deadpool thing and have the cowl head holding the rooted hair head, and do that.
I'm going to put it on a drifter, the motorcycle drifter outfit. Whenever we get one from one of the companies making
one of them. Yeah. So I think that's going to be. Yeah, I do think this is superior. Now, like I said, I don't think it's perfect. It's not perfect.
It has issues.
It's got issues, but it is better. Like on mine, I talked about the joysticks on the eyes. If you don't peg it correctly on there, the joysticks and the eyes can hit and they'll jack up the eyes. But that's a more of a maneuvering thing with me, and it didn't happen every time. I think the cape is superior. I like the larger cape.
My thing, Ryan. I think there's too much cape. A little bit too much for me. I think there's a bit too much cape. I took ages trying to get it to lay right. Like, it's awesome for what you've done and for a pose with it spread out. So much cape, but to get it to just drape, I was like, oh,
it doesn't drape.
I sat there trying to fold it. Yeah,
that's they should have included two capes though. They should have had a drape cape.
True.
And then this one, and then it would have been like, because it's only attached by Velcro anyways. I mean, it would have been easy to do. Maybe in future releases, maybe in Superman, InArt.
They are doing a drape cape and a wide cape with Superman. Actually,
there you go.
Good point. Good. Yes.
Yeah, that's what we need. Outside of that, I made my thoughts known on the magnetic bases. Although after you and I talked, I don't think the issue is with the base. I don't think the issue is with the base.
No.
So I went out. We figured it out. I went on Amazon and I bought some freaking magnets. I thought these were larger than the ones I thought they were larger. Whatever. That's what she said.
Yeah.
But anyways. So I'm going to use magnet because I was just gonna make my own. I was gonna test my theory. That's what I was gonna do. So I was gonna make these things. So I bought a bunch of magnets, and lo and behold, the issue is not with the base. It's not. The issue is with the magnet placement in the foot of said figure. And on the Bruce Wayne, as we discovered, and just like on the Heath Ledger Joker, same problem. The magnet on the figure is in the heel.
Yes.
And so the base could have been it could have been a freaking magnet this damn size, and you would still have the same problem.
Yes.
You would have the same problem. Now, you had a good solution, which hopefully they'll listen. And
I mean, people are going to be mad, and they're going to be like, why do you have to do this? You don't have to. It's just something that I wanted to try, and it worked for me. So basically, the way the business shoe is designed is the heel is flat, and then the toe curves up, just like Joker's shoes, which is fine. But I wanted to see if I flattened out the front a little bit and leveled it, if that would make him a touch more connectable to the base, and it worked. So it literally took me about 2 seconds. I got a hairdryer, I heated up the toe, pushed it down a little bit, done. You don't have to do it again. People are going to go, oh my God, you have to take a hairdryer to your $1,000 figure. You do not have to. I just wanted to try it.
Yeah.
And maybe the shoes are now a little bit less accurate, but I wanted that extra stability. So I flattened it out, and now it works perfectly fine because the shoe is completely flat.
Right. Well, when you have a visitor in your collection room, they're going to go straight to that and be like, why is the shoe not bent?
How dare you? They'll go down like at the same levels. Like,
yeah. And now I'll be 100% honest. My Bruce Wayne has not fallen over once. It hasn't leaned. It's just sitting there. Okay. And he's just standing there doing what he's doing. But I would prefer there was a magnet in the heel. If they're going to do magnets, a magnet in the heel and a magnet in the ball of the foot.
And the toe.
And then problem solved. That's it. Just problem solved. Because again, the issue is not the base. It's not the moving the magnet. That's not the issue. I do think the moving magnets thing is okay. They still should have made them larger because they're not large enough.
Make the whole thing a magnet, or even you don't need to do. Well, it's better to have magnet on magnet for maximum power, but you could just have the base have a metal plate underneath the top layer. The whole thing is a metal plate, and then just beef up the magnets in the feet. Then that will mean the whole surface is magnetic. So maybe that's an option. But I just thought the moving track system, when I pitched them, would work best. But yeah, bigger magnets. I should have been more specific. Bigger magnets.
It was a good idea. Option. It was just it was a solution to the wrong problem. The problem was the foot of the figure. And don't get me wrong, the placement on the Joker, like when that one center and that's the only place you can put a magnet, that's stupid. But We need both. We need movable magnets or larger magnet, and we need magnets in the feet.
Yeah.
And then what are your thoughts on this? I know InArt's thoughts on this because they're delivering a product. Why does Batman not have a flipping dynamic stand so he can do jumpy, flippy things? And how are we going to have a Superman that can't fly?
Well, Superman comes with the flight pole.
Okay. Oh, because it pegs in the back.
It pegs in his back. Yes. But for this Batman, I understand because my thing is not every Batman should be posed the same as every Batman. So, like, I wouldn't pose Ben Affleck the same as I would pose Robert Pattinson as Christian Bale. So this Batman is more of a stand and look at you Batman. The only real gliding he did was with the wingsuit, which we don't get anyway.
Yeah.
So this Batman, I'm okay with no flight pole, but if it's Ben Affleck Batman, I think he needs to come with one because dude's gliding straight up through glass windows and breaking into warehouses. So he needs it, but I can get around it with this one. It would have been nice to have it, of course, especially if they'd have gone with the wingsuit, which I'm curious why they didn't, honestly.
It is strange. Like, my wingsuit in the Hot Toys one never came out of the box, so I don't care.
I've never used it either.
I don't care. I mean,
nice to have it, maybe.
It's like all here. It's like all these damn envelopes from the Riddler. Like, we got two sets of them.
I've got one on display. The green one from the start of the movie. I have that on the base. Yeah.
But I have a collection of. I'm gonna put a stamp on them and start mailing them. Like, but so I know why they included it. They're accurate. I get it. That's fine. And some people just got the Batman, or they didn't get the all-in set, and that's fine too. Which I will tell you, if all you got was the sculpted Batman, you win. Like, that's.
Did anyone just buy Bruce Wayne? I wonder. Can you even do that?
No.
Can you buy Bruce Wayne separately?
I don't think so.
I don't know why. That'd be interesting. Did anyone?
I mean,
if you were did anyone buy Bruce Wayne?
I don't.
Just in a crisp business suit. Why not?
Suits are tough, man. Suits are tough.
Suits are tricky, actually.
Which I would love. And I know we're not going to go backwards on this, but why InArt didn't do a Catwoman to go along with this?
Oh, dude.
That would have been
an all-in pack for most people.
Yeah, Batman, Catwoman, Batbike. Like, that would.
I would have taken Catwoman over Bruce Wayne for sure.
100%. 100%.
Comment cruising through space. I thought you guys hated each other. What the hell? We don't hate each other. We've streamed together multiple times in the past.
We got you fooled. No. Oh goodness. Yeah, I would love I would love the Catwoman because I think that's something they would do a really good job on, and they clearly have a likeness for it, and they could make the damn and not even third parties are making one. Like, what the hell?
There's one, and it's really bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm probably going to get it and try and get another head sculpt because the outfit is fine. It's just the sculpt that's not ideal. But someone's making Penguin.
It's suited up. It's not the casual version, I hope, or whatever.
No, it is suited. It is suited. Thank goodness. But Mars Toys is making Penguin, so we're getting a Penguin at least. So
I did see
something.
That. And they teased Tommy Lee Jones today, I think, or yesterday.
I'm sick of them teasing that. Like, just put
they said it's coming.
Damn it.
It's coming. Like, I it's not for me, but I know a lot of people want it. So it's not for me.
Yes.
When they do an Arnold Mr. Freeze, then I'll.
Ooh,
that would be interesting.
We need a Clooney Batman then to go along with it.
Clooney Batman. Well, Clooney had the bat nipples, right? Or is that Val Kilmer?
Yeah, so did Kilmer though, and I'd still cop a Kilmer figure any day of the week.
All right, let's get. We had some other questions here. Oh, all right. So the answer is
yes.
InArt Batman is the best Batman. There's that. Now, so that leads me to this. That leads me to the next question. Okay, that leads me to this question. Let's go here. Why was my review delayed? Let me answer this question because there's a lot of damn speculation out there, and some people don't know what the hell they're talking about. And let me clear it up real quick, like. I'm gonna like super quick, like. So we got our figures, whatever, about the same time, whatever. Yeah. I had it took me 3 or 4 days to do that damn video.
Same.
It was, you guys don't understand how much freaking work when you got this many. it's a lot of stuff. I mean, it's not like reviewing a stormtrooper that comes with one pistol and 5 hands
and a thermal detonator.
Like, yeah, the thermal detonator. You can knock that video out in about 45 minutes. I mean, unless you're doing a bunch of comparisons. But this figure right here, where it's just like new body, new everything. You got freaking blueprints for instructions. You know, it takes. You know,
yeah, literally.
I'm thankful for those. So I got him in. Justin had something with his. It was they had to ship him a piece or whatever, and that's fine. InArt did not. They wanted us to release the videos at the same time. Me and Justin's. They wanted the internet. They called it the international. The international. They wanted the videos to be released at the same time. That was it. Justin didn't have a damn say in it. He didn't email anybody. He didn't text message, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever. He didn't do a damn thing other than work on his freaking video. And you a-holes out there stirring the pot don't know what the hell you're talking about. And could I have released my video? Yes, I could have. But I agreed. They requested that we release them at the same time, and I said okay. That was it. That was it. And now, for those who want to stir the pot, at some point in your content creating career, some point out there, whatever it is, whatever platform you like, you will work with a brand. I hope you'll get to the point where you start working with brands, and they will make requests, and you can say yes or you can say no. It's up to you. And that's your deal. I happen to say yes. I have no problem with that. Go from there. And so that was that. That was the end of it. There was no conspiracy. There's no Illuminati. That's it. I don't know what else to tell you, but that's the 100% story. Is that fair, Justin?
I mean, if I said this to you jokingly, of course, but if I had the power to delay anyone's video, why wouldn't I just have me be the only one to review it? Like, that would serve me way better than being like, well, you can only drop your video at the same time. Like, I don't work for InArt. Like someone said, 12 hours of filming, that's probably about right, because it was an hour-long video and not everything makes it into the video.
That's true.
So some shit is left on the cutting room floor. It takes so fucking long. We don't have time to fuck around messaging other people, asking them to get this guy to delay this video. What purpose would that serve? Because the video is going to drop anyway. It makes really little to no difference when it happens.
Yeah, no difference whatsoever. And if you were in control, you'd have mine released a month later.
Yes, exactly. If I had that power, that would serve me way better. Is to have me be the only one, and then way later. That would be way better than just being like, well, it's going to be the same time, folks. I wish I had that power. But a review embargo is very common anyway, right? I mean, whenever I go to a film premiere,
anybody watches iPhone, Android phone releases, tech, any of that
all drops the same time.
Has an embargo on it. Every single one of them. That's why when they release a new iPhone, there's 450 damn videos
on the same day.
Day, and you watch whatever one you like. They all say the same thing. So which one? And that's how you do it. It's just so. I think here my thought on this. And other than just people talking out of their ass, and that's just ask the question. That's all you got to say. Rather than, I have no problem answering questions, but don't just make shit up, stir the pot. Like, that's nonsense, man. Absolutely nonsense.
I would like to see the proof 1/6 scale collector, because that's news to me, unless it's some made up shit. But yeah, I would like to see it. So
yeah,
if that's the case, I know Bretta was commented on my videos. Someone said, why did you delete Jedha's video? And I was like, I fucking didn't. And then he was like, oh, I didn't say that in my live stream. Prove that I said that. So anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. It didn't really happen. Our videos released at the same time.
It doesn't matter.
What's the fucking difference? The review embargo lifted. We released our videos.
That's it.
I wish I had that kind of power, but
I don't. No, I do. And I told them, I said, if you're going to, I did think it was kind of silly. I'll throw this out there. I did think that the embargo should have been the same worldwide.
Correct. Yes, the Chinese
Worldwide embargo
and
should have been.
Hong Kong
It would have
content
been.
creators.
Yeah. So for the next one, I hope there's a next one. So the next one,
Yes.
worldwide embargo makes more sense for everybody. So I hope so.
Yeah, no,
and we want to
that's
have
another
time.
point.
Yeah, we want to have time to spend with these things, right?
We need to have time to spend with them, but also if we were delaying other people's videos again, which is what I'm accused of, I would have also had all of those videos delayed. Like, what the fuck? Why only Jedha? Like, you wouldn't. Right. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in the world. Yeah, I would have had all those guys' videos delayed too. Then it's like I just call them up, it's like, hey, Mr. InArt, please, have these videos cancelled or delayed, or it's like just
right.
Chris, man, seriously.
Will you be reviewing future InArt figures? I don't know. Ask Justin.
Will you? Yeah, ask me. Yeah, true. So Jedha, I don't know if we can.
People are envious.
Wow.
I think there's some of that. I think there's some of that. And yeah, I understand it. If I was, I understand it. I understand.
You do not want to do what we do. I promise you. It's Marquez, he's a tech YouTuber, said doing YouTube full time is like doing 8 full-time jobs at once. Yeah. You are director of photography, your visual effects, your full-time editor. You are a full-time marketing social media manager. You're also an accountant, and you're also you're doing all of these things, all full-time jobs that a person will be hired to do just yourself. So I promise you, there is nothing to be envious of. This is very, very challenging to do consistently like we do. Agreed. Very challenging.
Agreed. Mucinex Man.
I saw that.
That's an interesting name. I don't know if I feel bad for you or...
I like the Jabba, the little profile thing there.
I like the avatar. If you have to live on Mucinex, you might want to get that checked out. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
So, Justin, in your
Batman
review, you mentioned it may be the best... Oh, the Hot Toy Batman. And it may be the best Hot Toy ever. In your InArt Batman review, you say it's better than Hot Toys. Doesn't mean the InArt Batman is the best figure ever. Ooh, spicy.
I mean, it's relative, right? The easy answer is yes. I think that InArt Batman is the best InArt release in terms of a complete package, because you're getting Bruce Wayne, Bat Signal, 2 rooted hair head sculpts, and all the other stuff that we've spoken about. So I do think it beats Gandalf for me now. But if you can say it's the best figure of all time, that varies greatly per collector.
That was tough.
You might like a subjective, right? Quality-wise, I'm going to say yes. Simple, straightforward answer. It trumps the Hot Toys one. Therefore, following your logic, it would be the best for me.
Yeah. Except for Hot Toys Iron Man, which I freaking love.
I think that Hot Toys have spoiled us with the engineering on Iron Man figures, to be honest with you.
I don't know. That Chrome Cody's kind of got my eye, man.
Oh, my God. How do you give us the first Phase 1 Cody helmet and chrome it? Like,
oh, I saw that today, and I'm like,
I would have loved a Phase 1 normal Cody.
I would have loved a Bad Batch version of Cody. Just paint him gray. Give us the same figure. I'd have been happy with that.
True. The gray version, I would have copped that for sure. But now we've got to review a Chrome Cody. What?
No, I'm not. You can. I'm not.
I'm going to.
I'm not going to. All it is the Umbra Trooper. They freaking they chromed it. That's where they got the Phase 1 helmet. They got it from the Umbra,
True.
right?
They got it. And Fox had that helmet too.
And Fox, right? And I just, it's I don't know. I'm not interested. And this is me. And so there was another one. I did not review the 501st Legion that you did. Saw your video.
It's actually really good.
I know. And I saw it. You like that one better than the other one, and the proportions.
I do.
And that's fine. But it doesn't match my other 45 freaking clones.
True, it won't.
And I ain't gonna do it.
It's a very, very obvious difference when you have them in the display. Like, it's just a night and day, completely different looking clone. So you have to have him. Like, I've got my new 501st on the other end of the shelf, and then the other clones are all together on the left side. So they're separated well and truly.
Yeah,
by chrome codes.
I can't, man. I want to like it, but I couldn't get one. I'd have to get 2 because having one of them, it would just
have to
be
get
weird. And I just, I don't know.
With Darkseid Anakin in the middle, the 250 I mean, it's not a bad little display option there.
I could be convinced. I'm just trying not to.
Yeah, you might end up with one day when they're on clearance, because before you get it, I 100% agree. No interest, not something that you want to add to the display. But then after you see it in hand, but most people won't give it that chance. So I reckon it will get to a point where it's probably selling for quite cheap because people just won't get it.
It could. And I want somebody else to enjoy it. I don't need it, man. And is it better? Is it better than the InArt Batman?
No. Not even close.
If you had said yes, I would have been amazing. I would have clipped that for a YouTube short. I mean, awesome.
I'm sorry, I declined you a short.
Oh,
there I go again, controlling your content, Jeff.
Quit.
Bloody hell.
I'm telling you, man.
I know. Quit.
I can get rid of this banner. It's out of here. Get it out of there. All right. So here's the next thing I thought was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Can reviews be unbiased? And this has to do with any brand. We just have but any brand, any whatever. Can reviews be unbiased? In the chat, let me know your thoughts. Can reviews be unbiased? Okay, let's think about that.
Yeah, we'll now simmer for a little. We'll see some comments, some replies. Yeah,
and we'll kind of go from there. But and you could be tech reviews, figure reviews,
movie
reviews. I don't. It doesn't matter. It could be bubble. It could be bourbon reviews.
Actually, I would not want to be a film critic because they get the most heat out of all reviewers every time.
Right?
Yeah.
I had this. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna try and do this. I don't know if I can. Okay. I thought this was fun. Let's see if I can put this on the screen. Present, share screen. All right. This is comments from my InArt video. All right. Comments from. All right. So let's do this. Let's see if I can put this up here. Okay. I know it might be a little small.
I got that one. I got that one this morning.
It's probably the same person.
Not from the same person, but something along the same lines as that. It's like, how much did they pay you?
Right. And if however much that is, I haven't received it. So.
Yeah, I'll be transferring you later, Jedha. Just because.
You're holding my money too.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. So this, the reason I put this up here is because number one, I thought I got a good laugh at this one. It says how much InArt paid you to boost their product. Your views are pretty trash. Now I'm assuming it means my thoughts, or maybe or maybe my views are just bad in my view count or whatever. But my thoughts, and the answer is nothing. Nothing. That's the simple answer. And I was trying to, people were saying, because I preferred the InArt Batman over the Hot Toys Batman, that I was wrong. I didn't know what the hell I was talking about, all this kind of stuff. And then the comment section is comment after comment that looks like this. As good as the Hot Toys looks, InArt blows the Hot Toys figure out of the water. In the same. And here's another
one after the other. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's another one. Jedha, bruh, check your. Check your bruh. I don't know who types up bruh. That's anyways, whatever. Check your vision. InArt is off. Long arm, small head. The head is way off. Way off. Go back to the movie. Go back to the part where the camera pans on his head in the beginning. I'm like, who the hell has time for this? But then again, it seems that you and Justin are being benefited by talking down the Hot Toys.
It doesn't benefit us at all, by the way.
Did you see my comparison video?
Let me put it this way. People think that we say a certain thing to get views, right? I've seen that so many times. You say this one is better just to get the most views. How the fuck do you know what we have said in the video until you've clicked on the fucking video?
Exactly.
You can't get views based on what you say in the video. It doesn't work like that. The only thing that will get you views is the title and the thumbnail.
Yep.
You can't, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't matter what we say in the video. So we may as well be unbiased and review things fairly because it doesn't serve us at all in any way, doesn't help us to say one is better than the other. It's like, what? And we're not being mean to the Hot Toys one. I even said in my video, if the Hot Toys one is the one for you, I am genuinely happy for you. In fact, I think that's word for word what I said.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
So yeah. Anyway,
if you didn't have them side by side, you would be happy with whichever one you had.
Exactly, you would. This 1/6 collector. I'm sorry if I've ever ruffled your feathers, 1/6 collector. It seems that you don't like either of us, but again,
hey,
we're not screaming for views, and at least you subscribe. We don't hate each other. We literally have spoken almost every single day since we've received the Batman figure. Like I don't know how to prove that we don't hate each other. Like we talk outside of YouTube. It's like I don't know what
we have the live streams, all our conversations.
Yes, like this is and then we will never speak again until we do the next live stream. It's like we cease to exist unless we're live streaming.
Yeah, it's the craziest thing. And like I said earlier, I've dealt with different brands. You've dealt with different brands. I've dealt with HBO, Game of Thrones, Disney, all the people. Every one of them, not one has ever told me I must say a positive or a negative thing about anything ever.
It doesn't matter though. We can say that, but nobody's going to believe us.
One day, the creators out there who are stirring the pot, maybe one day they will see it for themselves and they'll go, "Oh, okay, maybe they're right." But until that happens, you're right. It's not going to happen.
But also, I've never really understood the point either of like, okay, well, you like something, I don't, therefore you're wrong. Exactly. But in the video, even though we're always true to our own opinion, it doesn't really matter if our opinions are different to yours, because our job is also not only to give you our opinion, but also to show you the thing and all of the details. So even if you disagree with us, as long as we've shown you the product in every light, compared to this or the accessories, or as long as we've shown you everything, isn't that all that matters? Because then you can make up your own mind. Like someone said, I see why the InArt is better. You've shown me everything that I need to see, but I'm still going with the Hot Toys one. It's like, that's what it's all about. That's why we do the reviews, so that we can show you the product.
I have a theory that I could do an ASMR review and people would disagree with me. Like I wouldn't say anything. They would say I'm wrong. It would be a thing. And that's fine. I'm okay. Like Justin said, I don't care. Like I don't benefit at all one way or the other. I don't care. I got something here to showcase it. Now, what I think there is some what's the word here I'm thinking here? I think there is some confusion about the fact of what we can say and what can't say, and we can say whatever the hell we want to say. So let me clear that up. And then, like I said, just said, we're not going to believe us anyways. But, it's some people are so like hell bent that if you don't agree with me, I freaking hate you. Like that's a thing, and it's just. It's frustrating. It's frustrating because
we can take it now because we've done this long enough, right? It's like we've got thick skin. We've done YouTube a while, but for other collectors out there who are also doing reviews and say this is their first brand cooperation, they're working with anyone really. 3-0 likes to work with content creators, InArt, whoever. And then these are the comments that they get. It's like, oh, well, you're working with 3-0, so of course you're going to say it's perfect. It's like, you're not only questioning the quality of their content, the work that they put in, but their integrity and their honesty. It's like, yes, some collectors probably would be more inclined to say nice things, but most of the time you'll be able to pick that straight away. If a review presents honest and fair and balanced, that will speak for itself, I think. You should be able to tell the difference. If you can't, and if something looks like it's poorly made and someone is telling you that it isn't, but you can see that it is, then you've got something there. But most of the time, from my experience, collectors, myself included, we're very picky. So I have seen enough figures at this point that it takes a really, really good quality product to excite me. If it doesn't, people have even said in the comments like, Justin, you seem a bit down today. It's like, not that I'm down. It's just that it's a good quality thing. It's just doesn't excite me. So
that's the upcoming Chrome Cody video.
Oh, dude. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can skip
here's
that
where
one,
I'm at with that one. I know I would not be excited for that, and it was like, nah. Like I'm just, I understand why you're doing it.
The hardest for me.
Like at this point, I'm just like, give me my my tech where I can finish my damn Bad Batch.
True, finish the Bad Batch.
Like that. Let's just get the team together, man. And somebody third party needs to make me an Omega. That's some like that. Why that hasn't happened yet is beyond me. But
surely
like
someone will. They're making more third party Star Wars these days.
Man, I'm telling you, if I had the painting ability, I'd 3D print it and just paint it myself. But I can't paint like.
Me neither.
I can't do that. I can't do it. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is like here on the screen. All opinions are valid except for ours. That's all I'm saying. That's it. And that's just how it goes. Now we have a question, and somebody asked, "What happened to Batman's ear?" Now let me explain this because I didn't even notice it. Somebody commented on my video, and they're like, "Did you break Batman's ear?" Like what? I'm like. I had to go back and watch. I literally got up. I was on my phone, I was reading comments, and I got up and I was like, "Son of a bitch!"
And then you messaged me a picture, and you were like, whoa, Batman's ear, bro."
So let me. Here's what happened. If you guys know, I ain't afraid to post something, and sometimes I'll post things and they fall over. I've broken. I don't know how many Boba Fett rangefinders antennas on. I broke a antenna on Cody's helmet years ago. I mean, it's fine. It's just like it's not I'm okay with it. It's fine. I don't like it, and I don't do it on purpose, but I don't cry about it. So, anyways, I'm posing this guy. He fell over. I didn't balance him right or whatever. He fell over, whatever. And it was not due to the magnetic base. It was just me trying something. It was me trying something like crazy, and so he fell over. I was like, fine. So, and I didn't notice it. And, but I will tell you, I have remedied that. I'm going to tell you this. This is a fun story. So you get 2 cowls with your Batman. If you get one, you get an empty one. And so I took the mouth plate off my broken one, or off the broken one. And then there's 2 inserts in here. There's one insert for the face plate where the magnet is. And then there's another insert for the eye section, and then there's the eyes. I just changed them all. I popped out both inserts. I popped out the eyes. I changed everything. So I replaced it. So now my cowl is perfect. I know you can't see that, but it's pointy on both sides. And now one of the broken tip is his empty cowl, and problem solved. So,
good solve.
It's bad posing. I mean, I would tell you, it didn't. It wasn't standing there, and it just fell off, Didn't do that. So that's what happened. And I did fix. So should you get one of yours and you happen to break one in 6 months or 8 months or whenever the hell you have yours fall over, it's a little scary to do what I did, but it can be done and it works just fine. Popping the eyes out of the figure. Yeah, that's a little scary. But they went back in like really easily. Like
back in is easy. Yeah. Yeah.
That was really easy. So that's what happened with that. All right. So I want to, if I can, jump over some of these announcements from Hot Toys. Unless if anybody in chat has Batman questions, please throw them in there.
Yeah, just fire them off and
we'll try our best to answer them. But I want to bounce over to, if I can, today's most recent announcement. I guess the Chrome Cody, because I know that's what everybody was.
We can skip that one maybe.
Oh, are you sure? Because I know you were super excited. So this one, this was an interesting one that I did not see coming at all.
Yeah, the Return of the Jedi Stormtrooper reissue. Their worst Stormtrooper mold.
So I posted in my Facebook group today. I was like, "Here's the review of this figure. It's from 4 years ago." Same damn figure.
They all left-handed in Return of the Jedi, or did I miss something?
No, it's there. It's just however they post.
Oh, there's a couple of right-handies there also. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. But this is exact. I went back. Like these are the same photos. It's the same base, and some people were complaining that's not USB, it's AAA batteries, I believe. Yeah, AAA batteries.
As long as they're not button cells, I'm happy.
No, they're good. I love this figure, and I will get 2 more to add to the collection. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, the diorama base is cool.
Yeah,
The price
diorama
point's
base is
good.
dope.
I'm a fan. So that's that. I don't know why they released this.
It's a bit random.
Yeah.
And the Return of the Jedi mold also. I think their best Stormtrooper mold, and some people might disagree with me on this, is the Rogue One Stormtrooper mold. Just the plain white Rogue One Stormtrooper. That's my favorite Hot Toys Stormtrooper mold.
Yeah. I found this particular figure to be, this particular trooper in this mold, to be the most posable.
Yes, true. That is true. He is. Yes.
The cod piece, it just gives you room to move the legs around, and and it's almost like the armor, and I don't know why, I doubt it is, but the armor felt thinner, like the plastic felt thinner, and it was more flexible.
Maybe because you can see on his chest plate how it's got that ridge, because the armor plates were, I think, done differently between the original trilogy films. Some were fiberglass backed, like for A New Hope, and they didn't have many. And then I think they got to a point where they had to have more stormtroopers, so they started doing vacuum form plastic, so it would be thinner. So if this is also thinner, that is a level of accuracy that I didn't expect Hot Toys to go to, but possible.
Maybe.
I just don't like how low the mouth sits from the eyes. Like the gap between is so long on Return of the Jedi. It's like a massive gap there.
It looks like a frog.
Yeah, that is froggy. Yeah, it's so long. The snoot, like it extends down so long.
It does. In my partiality, this particular one is just because it's posable. It's just, you can do almost anything with this freaking figure. So if you want one, you can pose.
I'm talking about the helmets. I'm talking about the armor plates.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's a strange announcement. So what do you? And we have no inside information for those asking, like, what's coming on May 4th. I don't freaking know.
It's weird that they dropped all this before May 4th, though.
Very strange.
Very strange.
I'm happy about Revan, though. Like, I'm beyond excited about Revan.
You played that game back in the day?
Yeah, buddy. Like,
I tried to play it, but I was a bit too young when that came out, and I never quite got into it. But it's a sick-looking figure, of course. Looks awesome. Dude, Starkiller, though, is my vibe. I grew up playing Force.
Starkiller, but see, all right, so I'm not even going to be controversial in this one. Why do we get this version of Starkiller?
Yeah, I feel you. It's what was it? Like it's DLC secondary costume, like a what if? Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm going to clearly, there's no chance in hell us not buying this, but I'm just.
Oh, absolutely. Getting it. Look at it.
What? You had the chance. You had the chance. Oh, and I don't know.
And the pleather, dude, so much pleather.
So he's straight up got Vader's undersuit.
Yeah, and even more of it is exposed because you don't have the tunics to hide it behind. And you see that spike from the chest armor, that spike that's pushing against his pleather. Yep. I guarantee you that contact is going to cause that spot in particular to peel because that sharp point pressed against it will do that.
Yeah, I don't see, and even in like the photos, you don't see much maneuverability on him or Revan. I don't see a lot going on there. I'm gonna get it. I'm excited about it, but it could have been better. And I wanted to. So I saw somebody. Where was it? Was it in the description where it comes with one USB lightsaber? Did I see that correctly? Yeah, he comes with one. He's dual wielding, but he comes with one USB lightsaber.
No.
Yeah. Like, what the hell?
What the fuck?
I don't understand.
No.
Yeah.
Hot Toys, come on. That's really bad. That's really bad. They can't do that. That's really, really bad. Icarus says, I wish we got a Sam Witwer head sculpt, and that is the reason why they didn't, is because they didn't. If they're cheap enough to only give us one USB saber, they are 100% cheap enough not to pay the actor likeness fees for Sam Witwer's.
And you know how he above everybody would be like nerding the hell out to have his own figure as Starkiller.
Absolutely.
I mean, he would. So the one USB lightsaber thing is.
Yeah, no, there's some question marks on this guy. I don't know what, but Hot Toys are banking on the fact that it's sick enough of a design that we're going to buy it anyway. And they're right, we are. But I hate when companies do that. It's
I'm thinking somebody was asleep at the wheel, man. I don't know.
I think they did it on purpose.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What's your thought on these damn coins?
It's the most ridiculous. Fuck that off and give us another. But they're USB powered sabers, Ryan. We haven't spoken about this.
Right.
The base lit design for their USB sabers.
Terrible.
So bad. So bad.
I don't even want to take them out of the box. I don't want to mess with the wire. I don't want to deal with it.
It's like, why are they still doing that? It's like when the fusion reactor guy can do proper, like if they combine their hilt paint applications with whatever fusion reactors is doing for the blades, perfect. They don't heat up. They're not CCFL. Like, what are they doing? Why are they doing this?
So the fusion reactor ones, I mess around. I just happen to have them here, and
I also have one. Oh my god, no! I'm not going to bring mine out because then it'll look like we've planned this. We haven't planned it.
I got a pile of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. So I don't have anything to plug them into. I guess, or maybe I can plug it in.
I don't have anything to plug it into.
But anyways, for those in the LED world, okay, let me tell you the difference between the Hot Toys one and then these, and then we get to this. So these. He's making these with Cobb LEDs, circuit on board LEDs. And so instead of the Hot Toys one has one LED emitting on the base and then
a flashlight.
Yeah, it's exactly 100% flashlight. So he's got one here and it shoots up through their acrylic stand, the rod, and it just doesn't freaking work. Whereas on these, as I have so many.
Oh gosh, look at that mess of cables. There you go.
Yeah, they're literally LEDs down the entire thing. Like there's probably 100 LEDs in here, if I had to guess. I'll plug it in. Or maybe I won't. I can't plug it in there because I'm out of plugs. Anyway,
I don't have any USB-A ports either. Maybe we should message him and tell him to do USB-C.
Maybe we should. I don't know what the. USB-C would be great. But anyways, there's LEDs all the way down here, and it's just so. It's like the paint application and the hilts. Whatever. They're not Hot Toys quality. But I don't even care. It's
because it's in their hand anyway. You barely get to see the hilt.
You can't see it. I would be okay, to be quite honest with you, with some generic hilt. I don't even care. It can be black, it can be silver. I don't give a crap. And just like give me like a 12-pack of different colored blades, and I'd be happy. But they don't heat up, like you said. They don't heat up, and on the stand, on the display, they freaking stand out. So love the things, and the fact that. Now, I would say this. If you want one in time for a figure to arrive, contact them ahead of time.
Order it early. Yeah.
Order it early. Time. I mean, it's not like they're mass producing these things. The coins, on the back up here, on the commemorative coins, the golds are clearly. How many of these coins are going to be on the buy-sell trades?
Maybe a few.
We'll trade one gold coin for a stormtrooper or some shit.
One chrome Cody.
Oh god!
How many gold coins is Chrome Cody worth? I wonder.
Oh god! So we got that one. Oh, and 000. I don't know. Do you know anything about 000?
I've never read I know of him.
Yeah.
And the little R2 with the War Machine weapons on him. I've never read the book, but I know there's a Dr. Aphra thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick him up and I'll review him. Whether he stays or not is dependent on how cool he is. So just because I have no attachment to that particular.
Well, we know he's not going to be able to pose. You're not going to be able to pose him. We know that. It's going to be a statue. I mean, as much as I love the 3POs we got, like they're statues. I mean,
they're bricks, especially the legs. The legs.
God. And with the sand, it's going to come with a sand base. I didn't look, but it's probably got a sand.
Really?
I don't know.
No, here.
We'll look at it. But so for those who don't know, just a short backstory of these two. These are from the Dr. Aphra comics, and they were essentially, the short story is the 3PO, the 000 is a torture droid. He tortures people to interrogate people. That's his thing, and he's all happy about it too. He's just like, I love torturing people. Like that's his. Yeah, his personality is this is going to be fun. Like that's his thing.
This is where the fun begins.
So he's straight up torturing everybody. The BT unit is the executioner.
Right. Well, makes sense. He's got the War Machine weapons. But can I ask you a question?
Yeah, man.
Why is C-3PO, 000 dropping at the event, but then the R2 guy is on pre-order? Like, how do you not release them? And one of them is an exclusive and limited, and the other isn't.
For the same reason we're getting one USB lightsaber. Starkiller.
That same guy is the guy making the decisions.
It's so stupid, man. I agree. Yeah. I think people will pick this up because it's got an exclusive sticker on it and be like, oh, why the hell did I buy this? Like, that's going to be a thing. But and the other thing is, why didn't they release Dr. Aphra to go with this? Like, they clearly go together.
True.
But you could absolutely pose these two with Vader. Vader employed them to do his bidding behind the scenes. So he did. Yeah. So he was like, they were like Vader's personal droids for a little while. And so you could pose them with Vader.
I will. Thank you for that piece of advice, actually, because I was wondering who to compare them to.
We'll have enough Vader to pose, so I mean, they could go together.
Oh my god, we have so many Vaders at this point, seriously. And there's one more coming as well. Hopefully, the last one for a while. Hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll get a Revenge of the Sith one.
The Kenobi Vader one was so damn good. So
Peak Vader for me so far.
Return of the Jedi Vader is going to be pretty good too. So I don't know.
Maybe.
But like this one, do we get a coin with? We don't get a coin with this one. Damn.
I know, it's unfortunate. I was really hoping for that coin.
Shit. There's that guy, and then the BT. So the BT, and I missed that. So 000 is going to be available now, essentially.
At the event, yeah, now.
And then this guy we got to wait on. That makes no damn sense, man.
Most of the things they're doing don't make a lot of sense these days, I found.
I want more droids to fill out the universe. I'm for that. Like I understand why they're reusing the 3PO mold to get their money worth out of the mold.
Yeah, you need to, yeah.
But
makes sense.
What would have made a hell of a lot more sense is a 3PO backpack on a Chewbacca.
Empire, yes. I 100% agree with you. I've said it for so long now. They need to do that.
Damn, man, I'm telling you. Like that. I'm cool with this, but and they could have made that 3PO plastic. I don't give a crap. It could have been just a backpack. That's all I want.
If for the weight, if you need to.
Ugh. Anyways, all right. Let me pay attention to some of the chat here. I don't want to miss everybody here. I'm not At least they aren't doing another T-shirt with the figure. That's cool.
I've never worn any of the Hot Toys T-shirts that I would receive. Maybe I should start, rocking them.
You can only wear InArt shirts, Justin.
True. Seeing as I own that company after all.
That's going to get clipped.
Oh, it definitely will.
Oh, God. That's going to be fun. Why not make it as a 2-pack? Is anyone getting one with the other? Well, yes, because one's going to be limited. So somebody
a lot of people. Hot Toys make sure of that. It's like, you got the BT unit? Damn, I wish I got the 000.
Yeah, but you can get one if you trade in 3 gold coins. So let's talk about this. Thoughts about canceling announced figures for the first time. That's a fair thing. So
it's pretty scary, honestly. I don't like that at all. But what they
canceled the Sicarian Iron Man, which I thought was hideous.
That I'm fine with.
And then the young Barry, which I'm also fine with.
I'm not fine with that.
You wanted that one?
I wanted that one.
Yeah. But I think the bigger question is, like, this has never happened. Like, that's the bigger question. And according to their press release, let's see if I can find that.
The press release, it
was very short.
It's very like the grammar is very strange, and the way they wrote it makes it sound like they didn't want to cancel them, but they were told to. But then they mentioned like demand, so I don't know what they're trying to say. I don't know what they want to say versus what they have said. I don't know what they're trying to say there.
I don't know what the hell they're trying to say. It's.
But nothing is really safe now that they've canceled, because usually once they've taken your money and they've said that we're doing something, they're doing something. Like, that is the commitment that they made to collectors. They always have, and now they've done this for the first time, which is pretty scary, honestly, because say for example, Ryan, you're collecting the Flash line, and the other figures, because young Barry is, let's be honest, the other lead in that movie. You've got 2 leads, is Flash and Flash. Say buying the other figures was contingent on getting young Barry. And now you're like, well, I can't build a full Flash display anymore because I wanted to have young Barry, future or normal Flash, and Michael Keaton's Batman. Now I can't do that.
Right.
So I would be scared going forward to even want to commit to a line just in case they're going to randomly cancel one of the main characters from that line. Like, how do you know that that's not going to happen?
That is a very good. You know as much as I do. I don't know. This is. It's like the wording on this thing, due to unforeseen market alternation. So that just tells me nobody wanted them, or not enough people wanted them.
Maybe
that's how I read that. Now,
it says we've been involuntary to cancel. It's like so. Yeah, that grammar is way fucked. So I don't know what they're trying to say.
It really is. It's almost like it wasn't profitable, so we're not going to do it. That's kind of how I was.
Could be, yeah.
And I understand from a business standpoint. I understand. I get that.
Yeah, fair enough.
But at the same time, it's like the other products they were making. There was probably some profit in there to pick up the slack on this because they sell a lot more freaking troopers than they do whatever, or a lot more Batman.
I don't think they sell that many troopers though, because in Hong Kong at least they sell out like it's like one trolley and that's it of troopers. Like they don't make any.
Well, what I would say is they sell more. One figure has the Iron Man.
Yes.
pays for the other stuff, right? That's kind of what I was trying to say.
True. Yes. Not this time.
Clearly not this time. And I can imagine that particular Iron Man cost a lot because it was funky.
Oh yeah. It was awful.
It was a whole nother engineering everything. So I was very shocked that they were going to make that, to be quite honest with you. But the young Barry, that one's strange because they're doing the old, there's not that much different from the other one.
Yeah. That's a really good head. I know people don't like Ezra Miller, but it was a really, really good head sculpt. Probably one of their best ever, I would say. And you had the cowled head sculpt. You know what I was going to do, Ryan? I sold all of my What If figures because I have no connection to What If. I barely ever sell anything, but I was like, you know what? They're taking up space, especially that Hydrostomper.
Yeah.
Like, I've reviewed them. I feel like I fulfilled my obligation to my subscribers in the fact that I picked them up. I did the video. They were in the collection for a while. They even made it into a couple of collection tours. Time for them to move on so I can use that space for the Love and Thunder line or something else. When they announced that stupid Sicarian Iron Man, I was like, oh, damn it. Now I have to go back and pick up the other figures again just so that I can have them for comparison. I was about to do that.
Oh.
Luckily, they cancelled it. So I am safe. I am marked safe from the What If line.
Yeah.
I don't have to give them my money a second time and pick up those figures all over again. So thank you,
man. That damn Hydrostomper box. Damn.
The box was massive. I mean, it took up so much room in my display that I was able to fit like 10 figures in the space that I just had that one Hydrostomper.
Oh, yeah.
So I do not regret selling it at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I still have mine, and I've got Carter and Steve, and I got all this stuff over there. And I don't. Mostly my collection is Star Wars and then Iron Man. That's most of my collection. So I still have like most of my. I think every one of my Spider-Men are boxed up. I don't have any on display.
You need to get some out there. I know how much you like Spidey.
I love Spidey, but there's just so many more coming, and I was like, that black symbiote suit from the video games. Ooh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty.
I saw that bad boy in person. He's a beauty.
I cannot wait. And that 4 foot tall Venom they're making, and just
that one I'm a bit dubious on. Where the hell is that going to go? But at least they are giving us a villain from the game this time, not like last time.
Yeah, true. Let's see here. Let's see what John says. It's hard to determine market want, but once movies perform one way or the other, those are good litmus tests. I understand what you're saying, but look at the Ahsoka film, the Disney Plus. Like it tanked hard on viewership.
Yep,
but they doubled down on figures. So.
Or even they made, before they announced Young Barry, they made Ben Affleck's Batman from Flash, Michael Keaton's Batman from Flash, normal Barry from Flash, and then they did Young Barry, Supergirl. So they would have known how many people likely were going to complete the line based off how many people ordered the other 5 figures that they already announced in the Flash line. So they would have known.
Yeah.
It's not a surprise, especially 6 months after they've announced it or however long it's been. They would have known ages ago. So I feel like maybe they were getting overwhelmed at the factory or whatever, and they're like, dude, we need to, like, this is incredibly difficult to produce because there's so many pieces and the suit's very intricate or whatever it was. We need to cut it from the release schedule. That's probably why, because I don't think blaming us, essentially, is what they're doing. What happened. Because the other Flash figures, if that was the case, they would have canceled the whole Flash line, I think.
True. And if they had asked me what they should do in this case, I would say don't cancel them. Just add some of those limited edition coins in there, and people would order them. I would have done. That's how you sell some.
That would have been really
put some coins. In addition to that, give them like one plastic gold coin and then one chocolate coin, so you could actually eat it.
Ooh, so you can eat
chocolate
it.
Coin.
Yeah, they used to, back in the day, figures used to come with little bits of candy. Why not?
Little bubble gum. Do you think we'll get another Leia reissue? I sure as hell hope so.
Another Leia reissue. Did we have a Leia reissue?
I want A New Hope Leia artisan figure.
Yeah.
I want like the rooted buns and the whole
moving eyes. Yes.
Like, because I'll be honest with you, that I don't have the A New Hope Leia. I've seen it a number of times, and every time I see it, I need it for representation, but at the same time, it's not that great. And
it's fine. It's not it's not a.
I'll just
keep
waiting. At this point. I waited long enough that they're doing another Han, so I'm good. I'll wait for a Leia. It's fine.
One day we'll get a 2.0 of the A New Hope crew. I reckon.
I hope so, man. Because Luke needs it for sure. And the only one that did not need an update was
Obi-Wan
Kenobi.
Yeah,
he was perfect the way it was.
And Tarkin, not that he counts because he came out so much later, but he doesn't really need an update either.
No, and I agree. All right, they canceled Tech. We can't complete Bad Batch.
Yeah, can you imagine? See, that's what I mean.
Wow.
It's like you've collected a line, and the Bad Batch line now, it might be popular if they announced it, but back when they announced it, Bad Batch was season 1. It was fine. A lot of people didn't like it. I was one of those people. I know, flame me for that. But a lot of people didn't order, and that's why Crosshair is so pricey and Wrecker so pricey on the aftermarket, is because Bad Batch only sort of started to peak towards the later seasons. So, I mean, there wouldn't be that many orders for Tech, I would imagine. Because he was so far into the line. So anything is in danger of being.
That would be bad. That would be bad if they canceled something. Yeah, I would be sad.
But
I can think of something they could probably cancel, but it's not a good precedent. It's not good.
I mean, what can we really do though? It's like they're like, if it causes a problem, contact us so we can entirely ignore you.
Contact us. Like how exactly?
Yeah. We literally can't do anything. They're like, we're going to cancel this knowing full well that you have no recourse. You will just get on with it and you'll still buy our other figures.
Here's the truth. Okay. Because Justin is in the Illuminati, he canceled it.
Yeah, I canceled it. It's true. It's true, actually. I canceled it just as I delayed Jedha's.
He canceled it.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
I'm guilty.
Linda says, I've got Hydra Stomper and Skinny Steve and Captain Carter. No interest in any of the others so far. Yeah, that's fair.
Totally fair. Totally fair.
The
aesthetic is so different to the MCU.
The one I felt like was the most let down figure of the set was the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. It was just it was like when you got 25 other Spider-Man, it's just not very interesting. Wonder if they'll cancel the Batman 85th line. You're gonna
Batman 85th line.
You're gonna have riots. I guess they're. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes on.
It's the 85th anniversary of Batman this year, but I don't think they haven't announced anything from that.
No. Damn
it. Whatever kind of line that is, I probably already has been cancelled because the only Batman that Hot Toys likes is Christian Bale.
That's fair.
We'll get another Christian Bale, but this time in red instead of blue, and that will be
he'll be
WB.
Chrome. He'll be
well. The first one was already kind of chrome, like a little bit chrome. So this time it'll be red chrome or just silver chrome.
No, this one they'll do. You remember on the newest one they announced with the armory thing? They were like the details are now more accurate, right? The next one will be even more accurate.
I like how they mentioned that stuff, by the way. It's like details accurate, but they never mention durability. It's like we've improved all of this stuff, but we've not made it any more durable. So you cannot pose it. I promise you, you will destroy it if you do.
Right? Yeah, on a chrome one. Yeah. So they gave us the with the troopers back. I guess it was last year. They did the dark chrome Death Trooper that was actually green.
That was so bad.
Whatever the hell. That was
really didn't like that.
And so I'm sure they'll do some more shit like that. Now for this year, for May the 4th, like what's they did Sith things? Are we going to go Jedi on May 4th?
It'll be a couple of random guys. Like, it'll be like gold chrome Cody this time, I reckon.
Yeah.
There will be. I reckon there will be a chrome of some kind. There will be.
A chrome Rex to go with Cody.
Yeah, true, probably. But what did they do last year? Nothing amazing, right?
I can't think of anything that was amazing. And they did the chrome stuff. Because the year before that's when they announced the Ahsokas and Rex and all the clone stuff. That was 2 years ago. Rex and the 501st. That was all 2 years ago. 3. Also, shit, time flies. I don't know what they're gonna do, man. I don't think we'll see a quarter scale anything.
Me neither.
Based on them canceling orders for other things.
Maybe a battle droid in the tan episode 1.
Oh, please.
They need to reuse that mold. So
yeah, a battle droid would be nice. I'd be in on that. A droid Deca, that would be nice.
Yeah, true. Droidica.
So I'd be in on
episode 1, Obi-Wan, maybe.
And Obi-Wan, yeah. Well, if they just released the Obi-Wan they're supposed to release, that would be nice.
Oh my god! Imagine if they cancel that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Pretty unhappy.
I wouldn't.
I would be pretty unhappy.
I mean, now if they cancel the
Clone Wars,
if they cancel the General Kenobi one, I'd be upset.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I'd be upset. If they canceled the one from his own show, I wouldn't be too upset at that. I mean, I wouldn't be happy about it, but I wouldn't be like, oh, okay, at least I got the General one so I can.
That's the one that I'm looking forward to. Is
maybe, and I don't do this a lot. I don't speculate a lot, but maybe we finally get some 212th troopers. Like that would be nice.
Okay, I'd be okay with an airborne trooper too if they want to throw them in.
Yeah, so I don't know.
We saw them a million years ago.
We're going to find out in about 2 weeks, and we'll see. Here's what I can guarantee you. Whatever they do, people will complain. Doesn't matter. Whatever.
Probably right. And we may be some of them. Maybe.
We might.
Depends how much chrome there is.
True story. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've had Justin here long enough, and I'm sure he's got stuff to do, videos to make. We're going to wrap this up. Hopefully we answered your questions that you had about the Batman release, InArt, and whatever else. Hopefully we entertained you for an hour. Hopefully. Go check out Justin's content channel, all that stuff. He did the review on the Thor figures, which I'm definitely not doing. Shit, that movie was bad.
Call. Skipping that line for the most part, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it was bad. I'm gonna leave you with one thing. I'm gonna leave you with a video, a song, just to say thank you, and then we're gonna get out of here. So just give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna play this video for you guys, and then we're out of here. So give me 2 seconds. Let's see if I can make this work.
You look like you could use a fucking lamp. You look like you could use a fucking lamp. Take the shade, take the ball, take the cord, take it all. You look like you could use a fucking lamp. You said, what am I supposed to do with this? I don't know, bitch. Fucking put the shade on your head and go walk into traffic. I can't do everything for you. No, I got so rich and mad, I tore the thing in half, put it over my dick like a fucking lunatic.